Ugh, ads are such poop. Subscribe to Acast Plus now to skip ads and more for just $1 a month. Click the link in our show notes to learn how. And hey, we're on Patreon too. Your support helps cover the cost of running a podcast. For $2 a month, you can get early access to all our episodes ad-free, plus bonus episodes exclusive to Patreon subscribers only. Visit patreon.com/sacrilegious discourse to sign up now. Welcome to Sacrilegious Discourse.
I'm husband.
And I'm wife.
Together, we're reading the Bible for the very first time.
We grew up without religion and wanted to know what all the fuss was about.
Well, what have we learned so far?
That God is a dick, and apparently some people believe in talking donkeys?
We're not trying to pass ourselves off as experts.
Nope, we're just reading the Bible for the first time and giving our first take reaction.
If you'd like to join us in this venture, you might consider starting at episode 1.
Otherwise, jump in wherever you like.
All right, let's go read the Bible.
Yeah, let's get to it. Husband!
Wife!
Guess what we're doing today?
What is it? What is it?
Oh my god. We're starting a new book of the Bible.
I knew that bit. Sorry, I'm a little sick today.
You are something else.
Yeah, no, I know.
We're starting the book of Ezra.
Is it better than?
I don't know.
No.
We're going to see.
Some things apparently are better than Ezra, though.
Some things are better than Ezra.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I like that band.
I do too,
it's
but the book of Ezra is not among my favorite things, even though I haven't read it yet.
Oh, okay. We just being in the Bible, you know.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
But we're starting a new book.
We're starting a new book.
So let's go start a new book.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so do you know who the author of the book of Ezra is supposed to be?
You've said it before, but it's not Ezra, obviously.
It is Ezra.
Oh, it is Ezra?
That's who they think wrote it.
Oh.
You're an idiot.
Well, shit.
Also, I'm not going to do like a lot of intro because we'll do a wrap up after the book of Ezra.
Right.
But I just wanted to say this little thing that I thought was interesting.
Okay.
At the time this was being written and these events were occurring, during the same time period, Gautama Buddha was in India, Confucius was in China, and Socrates was in Greece. So the book was being written while all this change and enlightenment was happening in the world.
Right.
So anyway, I just thought that was really fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into Ezra.
All right.
Okay, and this is apparently picking up right after the end of 2nd Chronicles.
Right, I remember you talked about in the whatever what it was.
The end of one
it's
is
the same sentence.
Yeah. Okay, so in the first year of Cyrus, king of Persia, in order to fulfill the word of the Lord spoken by Jeremiah, the Lord moved the heart of Cyrus, king of Persia, to make a proclamation throughout his realm, and also to put it in writing. This is what Cyrus, king of Persia, says. The Lord, the God of heaven, has given me all the kingdoms of the earth, and he has appointed me to build a temple for him at Jerusalem in Judah. Any of his people among you may go up to Jerusalem in Judah and build the temple of the Lord, the God of Israel, the God who is in Jerusalem, and may their God be with them.
I think the people in, like the Native Americans might be a little shocked to find out that all the people of the world are given to this guy.
Yeah.
You know? Since,
yeah.
I think even he'd be shocked. Like, oh, shit.
Probably the Chinese who at this time would have their own little section of the world.
Seems like they'd have something to say about that.
Yeah. Okay, so he continues, and in any locality where survivors may now be living, the people are to provide them with silver and gold, with goods and livestock, and with free will offerings for the temple of God in Jerusalem.
Okay.
So Cyrus just really loves these guys for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Cyrus of Persia. God moved his heart.
Right.
He wasn't, just a really nice king guy who took care of people.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. So then the family heads of Judah and Benjamin and the priests and Levites, everyone whose heart God had moved, prepared to go up and build the house of the Lord in Jerusalem.
Well, that's awesome.
But only if the Lord moved their hearts. If they didn't, it's because...
Then they stayed at home.
And it's because God didn't move their hearts. It's
right.
not their fault.
Yeah. You think maybe they were watching like the football game or something?
Probably, or
Yeah.
catching up on their TikToks and their
Right,
Twitters
right.
and whatnot.
That's what I would do.
And Netflix.
If God didn't move my heart, that's what I'd do.
If God didn't move my heart, I'd totally be wrapped up in my Afghan, laying down on my couch, watching streaming stuff.
Right, yeah.
All their neighbors assisted them with articles of silver and gold, with goods and livestock, and with valuable gifts, in addition to all the free will offerings.
I don't know, monetarily, it sounds like it's good to have God move your heart, though.
Mm-hmm,
you know,
yeah.
people are just giving you shit.
Right? Moreover, King Cyrus brought out the articles belonging to the temple of the Lord, which Nebuchadnezzar had carried away from Jerusalem and had placed in the temple of his God.
The articles?
The articles.
What are the fucking articles?
I'm going to bet you anything that it's the Moses' templates.
Why do they keep renaming this shit? I can't. It's hard enough to keep track of when it's just one thing. Like,
I know.
Let alone 5 different things.
But I bet that's what it is. Cyrus, king of Persia, had them brought by Mithridath, the treasurer, who counted them out to Sheshbazzar, the prince of Judah.
Counted them out?
This was the inventory.
Okay.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Gold bowls, 30 matching silver bowls, 410 other articles, 1,000. In all, there were 5,400 articles of gold and of silver. Sheshbazzar brought all these along with the exiles when they came up from Babylon to Jerusalem. The end. So I was wrong. It was just some of the
like it's like when
stolen goods.
If you get out of jail, that's like the stuff they keep for you, right?
Yeah. And they read it off the receipt.
Yeah, right.
And you're like, hey, I had a stick of gum. And the guard's chewing it going, don't know what happened to it. Yeah.
All right. So that was the first chapter of Ezra,
That was the first chapter of Ezra. So
All
these
right.
people are going home and they got prizes and they got their shit.
Sounds like good. And people are nice to them.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good start.
It is a good start.
You know, as far as things go.
Yeah.
Hopefully I won't be sick tomorrow.
I hope not, because you
hate it when I'm sick.
Because, okay, when you are sick, you make a lot of noises with your throat and, like, you cough and snort, and it's just, I just want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. I know.
I am a bitch. I will have everyone know that I am not sympathetic when I should be.
She will not get me anything when I'm sick.
That's a lie. I get it for you, but I resent it is all.
Yeah, I have to deal with shit over it if I ask you to give me something.
But I get you whatever. And sometimes I'm like, did you take medicine? And you're like, no. And I'm like, dumbass, take medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to get on out of here and I'm going to go to bed.
Yeah, you are.
Okay. We'll see you guys tomorrow with the second chapter of Ezra.
Yeah, Ezra chapter 2 coming up.
See you then.
Bye.
Hey, wife, I guess that's the end?
But husband, that's just sad.
It doesn't have to be. We are on lots of social media platforms like Twitter. Our handle there is sacrilegious_D.
For D's nuts.
Oh my God. Stop doing that. Anyway, we're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest. There's a link to all of our social media sites at our website.
Ooh, we have a website?
Yeah, it's sacrilegiousdiscourse.com, where you can also find a link to our merch shop.
We have a merch shop?
Yep, we have podcast-themed clothing, mugs, notebooks, and more, as well as an atheist and science-themed products.
Wow, our fans should really go check that out right now.
Definitely. They can get in touch with us by sending an email to sacrilegiousdiscourse@gmail.com. But before they do that, we could really use some help.
Oh yeah? With what?
Well, it's not free running the podcast, and we need some financial support in order to get better equipment, which will free up time so we can concentrate on our podcast and our fans.
Okay, so what should they do?
Head over to patreon.com/sacrilegiousdiscourse and sign up as a contributor on our podcast. Supporters there receive additional bi-weekly episodes that we record just for our Patreon members for as little as $2 a month.
Also, we'd really appreciate it if you would like and subscribe on whatever platform you're using.
And Apple Podcast reviews help us out tremendously.
Like and subscribe. Leave an Apple review. Join us on Twitter. Support us on Patreon. That's a lot of instructions. Don't forget to say thanks.
Thanks.
Okay, bye.